as we stare at this yet-to-be-occupied strip mall in the North Aurora Town Center, we are up to the number 5 video of 2019. And this was actually taped in June of 2018 as a part of my Central Illinois Mall tour. You had just seen the White Oaks Mall that was in Springfield, ranked back at number 9. And I would like to say that this mall that's coming up was my favorite mall that I have ever done. I mean, this mall had aesthetic on the inside. I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, the center court, and I'll show you a clip of that whenever we get to it. And it's just amazing in there. And outside of the Chicago area, that is my favorite mall by far. And this mall is located at the home of U of I. Bergner's ended up closing again as part of the bankruptcy, as I mentioned earlier. And the anchors that remain are JCPenney's and Macy's. And it used to have a Sears, but that ended up closing sometime in 2012 or 13. And it has a Dick's as an anchor. The number 5 video is the Marketplace Mall in Champaign. If you haven't seen that video, that mall is one amazing mall. You will love it. And that had 1,890 views as of today. Check out the center court. Beautiful architecture. It's an Italian Tuscan theme for this mall. And they really did a good job. They renovated this in 1999. I like that Francesca's facade. This mall has a lot of upmarket stores in it. There's a Pandora that's coming up on the right. Very nice store there. We're coming back up upon the center court. Gonna head down towards Bergner's. And look at that center court. It's really nice. I love it. A lot of jewelry stores in this mall too. There's a close-up of the Francesca's facade. That's nice. Gonna hear a lot of gates opening. I was in here before 10 o'clock, before the mall opened. So it was pretty empty at this time, as to be expected. So wasn't too many people in the mall. A modern Victoria's Secret. Alright, we're up to our number 4 video, and this mall is a very important mall to me. It's one of the 3 malls that I visited when I was in my childhood, and this is my favorite mall from my childhood, and it was a treat to come up here whenever it was like the weekend or something. This mall last year lost 2 anchor stores, Carson Pirie Scott and Sears, both at the same time. So the number 4 most watched video on my channel with over 2,200 views, and probably later this year I will probably do another film of this mall, do a redo of it because they are renovating the center court. In Aurora, the Fox Valley Mall. And the anchors that are left are JCPenney's and Macy's. Here's a couple of clips from earlier this year of the Fox Valley Mall. And I'll be back with the top 3 videos of the year. almost done with the countdown for the year. And we are up to the top 3 videos of 2019. This video I did Memorial Day weekend and released it probably about a couple weeks later. Now this one, it took a couple of times to try it because the first time I tried taping it, the weather was inclement. It was when we had that nasty rain, all that nasty rain in May. So I came back the next week and it was beautiful weather. And this is a very, very popular mall, one of the most popular malls in the Chicagoland area. And guess where it's at? It is right here in Aurora. And with 2,255 views since June, the number 3 video is the Chicago Premium Outlets in Aurora, Illinois. A very popular tourist destination. Here are some clips from earlier this summer whenever I taped that mall. And I'll be back with the number 2 video and the number 1 video in a little bit. Alright, so we're down to the top 2 videos of 2019 on my channel. Alright, so this is the last of the Aurora videos that are in the top 10 before we get to number 1. The number 2 video with 2,746 views. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. 2,746 views is the abandoned Walmart that's on West Galena in Aurora. Now, for some reason, this ended up being one of my most viewed videos because you don't see too many abandoned Walmarts. And this is abandoned. I say abandoned because it didn't even move. It just closed because there was existing newer supercenters nearby, particularly in Montgomery, which is only a few miles south of here. Kirk Road has one. There's one in Oswego, one in Naperville, one in Batavia. So there's a whole bunch of super Walmarts that actually cannibalized this Walmart here. So if you want to see that video, I will put that link in the description. So the Walmart in Aurora was my number 2 most viewed video of 2019. So that brings us to the number 1 video of 2019, and this was actually taped in the summer of 2018 and released. I think I released it in June of that year as well, or I think later on that summer I released it. So with that video, this mall lost 4 anchor stores within the last few years. Those anchors being JCPenney's, Macy's, Bergner's, and most recently Sears. The #1 video of 2019, the most viewed video, is the Eastland Mall in Bloomington, Illinois. Now, what made this mall kind of special was I got busted by security at that mall. I didn't even get through the entire thing, but it ended up receiving over 2,900 views, 2,945 to be exact as of today, and still climbing, approaching 3,000 views. So here is a clip from the Eastland Mall up until the point I got busted. I hope you guys enjoyed my content over the last year and a half. I started this channel in May of 2018. That's where I counted from. I hope you guys have enjoyed the content I have so far. So far, as of today, December 28th, I have 529 subscribers. And I am humbled to say that thank you guys very much for all your support and all of your views, all of your great comments, and all of your insight on my malls and my abandoned places. So thank you very much. You guys have a happy new year, and I hope to release more great content in 2020. And next year at this time, we'll figure out what the #1 video of 2020 is going to be. So God bless you guys. Continue shopping at your local businesses and continue shopping at your local mall.
Can I help you with that? 'Cause we don't allow filming when we're private property.
Okay, well, I'm just preserving retail history just in case this mall goes.
I understand. If
Then
you want to do that, or if you got other people who want to come back.